Okay, so let's talk Olympic scams. You know, with a little bit more than a week after the Olympic Games started, there's already been a few scandals. Probably more than, in the last like 2, maybe 3 Olympiads, maybe more, I don't know. As a proud Greek heritage American citizen, I question the spirit of Olympic Games. Greeks gave the Olympic Games to the world just like they gave a lot of things. It's true. Did Greece mess up a lot of things since they gave things in the world? Yeah, absolutely. However, through all the years that the Olympics are going on, and let's be honest, without Greece providing the Olympic flame, there wouldn't be any Olympic Games. Every year the revenue is going up. I mean, huge amounts. I believe the projected revenue for this particular Olympiad is supposed to be $2 billion. One thing that stays constant, though, is that all the athletes, or the majority of the athletes that participate in the Olympic Games, do it for nothing. They don't get paid. And I'm not talking about sports like basketball or soccer, where you have the pros involved. In years back, in Olympiads back, you had to be an amateur. You could not be a professional to participate in an Olympiad. Now, certain sports allow, I guess, professionals, whatever. But for the majority of the athletes, to this day, they make no money. They train for years to represent their country in these games, and they get paid nothing. I mean, yeah, I know, if you want to put into the debate countries like America, the athletes get some bonuses if they get, gold, silver, or bronze. But for the most part, you work and you train for years. And, if you know anything about sport, to train and compete at that level, it's extremely difficult. Athletes give up, jobs, all kinds of things to chase their goal of Olympiad glory, not to mention representing their country. And at the end of the day, every Olympiad, the revenue goes up, but the athletes still get pretty much nothing. So where does all the money go? Again, if this is true, and the projected revenue for this year Olympiads is supposed to be $2 billion, wow, that's a lot of money. Where does it go? I'll be honest with you, I've always been a fan of the Olympics. I love the competitive spirit. I've always liked amateur sports more than professional sports. Why? Because athletes do it for not the love of money. That's one of the reasons why I love college football and college basketball. It's a much different scenario where you're not getting paid to compete than when you're actually getting paid to do something. Okay? So I've always enjoyed the thrill, the competition of the Olympics. But I'll be honest, this year, I kind of feel guilty to watch. I mean, I didn't really watch a lot. I just picked here and there, because all the garbage that's going on, I'm not motivated to watch. But track and field is always one of my favorite, I guess, events in the Olympics. And I find myself guilty to watch that. So the question is, in this long video, are you guys watching Olympics this year? And if you are, how much? Or are you just giving up on it? Just curious.